Hello, we're back, unfortunately, again, with Castlevania, Legacy of Darkness. But it should be the last time, I'm pretty damn sure. I mean, just based on where we're at, because, we've played most of these levels in 64. And I also looked at the walkthrough, just to get an idea of where how long it'd take. I don't think it'd be too long. So, yeah, we're gonna get this done tonight. And hello, Xavier, and hello, Gaul. And Xavier, I believe it was your birthday the other day, so happy birthday. Late happy birthday, but happy birthday. Um, but yeah, hello. We're just here in the Tower of Science, which is where we kind of left off in the middle of being shot at with guns, shot with lasers and guns. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Alright, it's not going well. It's not going well. I just lost a bunch of health. Oh dear. It's okay, I just jumped off a bridge, it's fine. But yeah, we were here not for any particular reason. I can't really give additional context to anything that's going on, because that's just the way this game is. You go from place to place, and that's about it. That's all there is to say about it, and just hope I don't get shot at by these fucking laser weapons, whatever the hell these are supposed to be. I don't remember. I was getting distracted towards the end of the last time we played this, because we went through quite a lot, and I hadn't even. Well, the idea was what I wanted to do was to finish after the last area we were in before this, but I didn't even notice that level had ended and we had transitioned into this one, so I just started running around. Don't activate that. This is important. I need to remember not to use the shop because it crashes the game. God, let's get out of here. Oh god. I think I'm going the right way. Who even knows? Yeah, these are new, so it's probably fine. Yeah, just run through. Key? Control room key. Oh, okay. We've got to find a door for that then. I don't know where that would be. I'm getting shot again. I can't see the controls. Or the camera, rather. The camera's real bad, as always. It's been bad. It's continuing to be bad. It's just the sound of gunfire everywhere. Panicking a little bit. Just a little bit. I guess we'll backtrack then. See if we can find a door that this corresponds to. I fell down again. Knives, don't want that. Yeah, I'll eat my other beef. We've got 7 chickens, so as long as we go back to save scumming next time I hit a white crystal, I'll be fine. Because we've been using save states so I can maintain my damage boost from the power-ups, but otherwise I'm trying to play it relatively legit. Like I'm only saving when we actually find a save spot. Just I'm using save states instead of instead of the actual save crystals themselves. Okay, so control room door is not down here. I assume then it must be the way we came in last time, but I have absolutely no clue where that is. I'll figure it out though. This'll... Ah, shit. Following this up will probably put us close to it. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. I hope. That can't climb on that. Okay. There's the elevator. All of Drax's tech make me surprised. I've never seen a game that's like some World War 1 or 2 saying, but it's humans versus vampires and werewolves. Yeah. What's the game I'm trying to think of? There's a game that comes to mind when I think of that. I'm trying to remember what it is. Well, I know... Well, like in terms of games that are fully like that, Darkness 1 isn't like that. It just has a hell sequence that has a bunch of World War stuff. What's the game I'm thinking of? I'm gonna look it up, because I know there's a game that is kind of like that, where it's like a World War 1 FPS with horror, or like that, those kind of elements. Let's see. Just can't remember what it was called. I know Mandalore did a video on it. Just trying to find it. Not new stuff. I want old stuff. No. Was it? I don't know if it was on consoles or just PC. I'm gonna go find it. It's gonna bother me if I don't. Well, okay, I literally went onto the Wikipedia page, list of World War 1 video games, And the first one on the list is Castlevania Bloodlines, because that is kind of, there are like soldier skeletons. They barely do anything. So there is that. Necrovision is what it was called. Yeah, Necrovision. That's I guess decent. I haven't played it. I've only seen that Mandalore video on it. But it's got cool horror vibes, I guess. Other than that, I guess there's not really that many World War I games to begin with. It's, you know, less popular of a setting, I guess, if that makes any sense. And yeah, the only, like, literally on the Wikipedia page under the horror games section, it's literally just Necrovision, a Necrovision expansion, and then a game that came out in 2011 that doesn't have a wiki page. It's just called 1916 Der Unbekannte Krieg. And there's Trenches, World War I horror survival game, which apparently came out last year, and Ad Infinitum, which will apparently come out next year. But yeah, that's, I guess, all we've got. But yeah, Necrovision seems cool. Like I said, I haven't played it, but it's definitely a horror game. But for sure, yeah. I mean, World War II probably has way, way more that I can't even think of. Oh, save. But World War I is definitely a less explored setting, I guess. Let's get that save and that save. There we go. Where do we actually need to go? We gotta figure out what this key leads to. Hold on, let me look in here again. Because it, like, literally might be right here with how these games are designed. Well, that's door number 6, actually, so it probably is. Maybe. Yes, control room key has been used. Gamer. Okay. It's literally as simple as Castlevania 64's first level. Just, you know, it's a crossroads. One way you can go, the other way is locked. You go the one way, you immediately get a key to unlock the other way. Oh, shit! Hello. Oh, shit! Okay. Alright, there's the boss fight, I guess. We're fighting a robot. What is this? It's some fucking Final Fantasy VII shit. I haven't even played Final Fantasy VII, so that might not even be a completely apt comparison. You know, I just saw, like, magic and technology combined and crystals. I'm like, yeah. With my little knowledge of Final Fantasy, that must be Final Fantasy. It's firing laser beams at me. Stop that. So we're taking out the turrets, but the boss health bar hasn't gone down. So let's get rid of the rest of these and see what it does. Ooh. Saying World War I or II is just my poor way of referring to older war tech. Oh yeah, fair enough, fair enough. It is interesting to see the fantasy elements combined with the, you know, the what was it? Yeah, the fantasy elements combined with the early technology type thing, and they kind of had that a little bit in 64 as well. 'Cause, I mean, you had the biker guys, I guess, but when it was like that, it just always kind of felt out of place more than anything else. Okay, we just whacked the crystal. That's fine. Kind of low on health. I could do with a heal. Time for a heal. I've got all these chickens, not for nothing. Yeah, I guess you don't see much like that. Like, I did mention the darkness, and that does have the kind of hell sections, or whatever those are supposed to be, that have soldiers and tanks and stuff. Oh, God. Alright, it can do that as well. It has one of Nuclear Dracula's attacks, which is not a great sign, gotta say. And actually, from looking at the walkthrough, I'm pretty sure we don't have to fight Nuclear Dracula as Cornell. We get a new boss, apparently. And he looks like Mundus, but he's not Mundus. Okay, I think we got him. So we'll go through the door, I guess. The 7 door. Is that it? Okay. I guess we stopped right before the end of the stage last time. Oh well. Now we're in a familiar place, the Duel Tower. Oh no. What a nightmare. And, yeah, I guess if you're counting that kind of thing, then you could count Death Stranding as well, because they do a similar thing with the weird fucked up soldiers. I guess they don't have the outside section of the Duel Tower this time. And we're playing as Cornell, so this is way easier. But, yeah, this was just the first boss, who we saved after the first time. But if this does work the same way, if this does work the same way as the previous Duel Tower, then we should have like 2 or 3 more bosses. I don't remember how it went. But it's not. Yeah, no, it's not. We don't have to climb, so they've changed this. This is different. Oh, yeah, you have to go down into the platformy bits now instead of going up into them. And I think these are moving slower, maybe? Still got to experience that. I think I'll enjoy it overall. Yeah, I do quite like Death Stranding. It's weird. It's weird, right? Because I do have problems with it, I guess. Like, I think it is... Yeah, well, okay. It's trying to balance, like, the deep story with the kind of job sim transporting elements, which I don't think they necessarily do super well. They kind of feel just like they've been forced together a bit. But I do enjoy both the story and the mechanics, but I'm a weirdo. The story, for me, is relatively emotional. There are definitely problems with it and the characters, but and I won't get into spoilers or anything, but I think the kind of the emotional core and some of the themes did strike me at the time when I played it. Maybe it was just because I was in a place where I was particularly receptive to the themes, because a lot of it's about like entropy and not giving up in the face of like the inevitability of death and mortality and stuff like that. So that kind of got to me at the time. So I did enjoy it, but parts of it feel kind of, I don't know, it feels like you're just being strung along a lot of the time, I think, and some of the character motivations aren't super great. They don't explain some things perhaps as best they could, to the point where like a major twist kind of feels more like the result of a misunderstanding than you actually learning new information. But you know, I could talk a lot about it, but I do enjoy it, like I say, and I don't know, like the gameplay itself definitely isn't for everyone, but I'm the kind of guy who actually enjoys like planning out a route that I'm gonna have to walk on foot and figuring out how much I'm gonna carry and try and optimize my journey by taking side jobs at the same time and going to little other stops along the way. So if you're into that, it'll definitely work for you. But yeah, give it a try. I do recommend it. I think it's good. And there's the director's cut now, which has different content, like new stuff to enhance the job sim stuff and other missions apparently. So, and I haven't played that new version yet. I only played it on my PS4 back when it came out. That was like the last game I played on my PS4. But it's good. I do recommend it. I like some of the characters, kinda. It's good. It's good. Seen some thumbnails and video titles of crazy director's cut stunts. Yeah. Oh god. They seem to have leaned into that a bit more, which is cool, as far as I'm concerned. It's like, what do you get? You get buildable ramps now. Oh yeah, I remember this guy's moves. Gotta attack him when he's thrusting, and then dodges his charge attack. I remember. Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's buildable ramps. You can put wherever you want. You've got like a race car now, and actual races you can do in that. And there's the MGS section, which I still don't know much about. I've only seen the trailers for that, but it's cool. And the building mechanic as well is another thing I didn't mention that I do really like, especially when it comes down to like rebuilding the roads, because that's something you do. There's a road system you can build that is kind of based on other players' input as well. So like you can contribute to it or have a lot of it contributed by other players. In my case, I think I built basically in the entire road by myself. That's 3 whole beefs! Wow. That's 3 80% heals. That's incredible. But yeah, it was fun building that up. I spent a lot of time on that, and oh fuck, and leveling up all the shit. Well, that's an instant death. That's an instant death. So there goes my progress, and I need to do this load as well. Hopefully we'll get that beef again. The fights haven't been too hard, especially since I've done them before. Oh god. But yeah, leveling up your relationship with all the people, all the bunkers, was something I liked as well. Because I mean, you had to kind of figure out like, oh, I could, you know, go do this mission for them while I'm en route to do another thing, and I'll get some progress with them. And you would get like little trinkets or actual upgrades to your equipment and stuff from maxing out those pseudo S-links. So I like that. It's fun extra stuff to do. Some of it I ended up doing after the story, because I'm the type who really worries about my balance of story to side content played, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm like, okay, should I do some side content now, or should I progress the story? What if I hit a point of no return? What then? And I get anxious about that. It's something I'm trying to work on, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot of cool side content too. And getting to some of those optional bunkers is neat. And you get to see some neat cameos too. There are a bunch of cool people and people that I don't care about in the bunkers. Off the top of my head, who can I remember? There's Daichi Miura, the guy who did the opening for Kamen Rider X-Aid, is one of the first bunkers you can access in the game. Sam Lake, the face of Max Payne, is one of them. That was pretty cool. There's just a bunch of people, and you get like cool upgrades from them, and you get a lot of emails. You can just learn like these small minor characters' perspectives on the very slow, thoughtful apocalypse, which I appreciate. Doing so much side content that you make the next main thing too easy. Yeah, there is that, but when it comes to that, I don't worry about that as much. Like if I make the rest of the game trivial, only one beef. Oh, lame. But yeah, if I make it too trivial, I'm not too worried about it. It's just like, you know, it's a result of my hard work. I got rewarded for it, so it's not the worst thing. Obviously, I do like a challenge, but having become absurdly strong and even like brokenly strong via my own work feels satisfying. Okay. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Right. I think we're good. This is way better than the last dual tower. I wonder if this is the same in Reinhardt's story. Oh god, another boss. Oh. Oh shit! I just got punched in the head. Look at this man. What the devil? What are you trying to do, Ortega? This is just a warning from one friend to another, Sabretooth said. Look at him. Unlike you, this creature could not break the seal placed by the man-beasts. That seal was broken for him by Dracula. What? After all, there is a limit to the benefits of ascetic training. Yet, Dracula has exceeded that limitation of the werewolf with ease. That's not how you spell that. Perhaps if you could also find the power to exceed that limitation, I'll be waiting for you, Cornell. You're not the type that would lay down and die after coming this far. Wait, what about Ada? Oh god, hold on. Oh god. Okay, I was just messing with the audio during that. Fucking hell. Alright, this is new. New boss. That's neat. Oh god. I think that's like burning floor. Oh! Alright. Okay, he has some moves. But he's kind of got like, oh, what's his name? I'm trying to remember his name. Oh yeah, fucking William Birkin from RE2. Like first stage RE2 Birkin proportions with the giant fucked up arm. Ah! How am I supposed to avoid that? Stop it. Okay, he's got a fair bit of health as well. I should be using the cross. Oh, he's got like a body slam attack. Okay. Yeah, we can keep our distance. We got plenty of this. And we got this as well, I forgot. We can do the doggo trigger. Oh yeah, it seems like we're doing way more damage like this. Oh, we're doing a lot of damage. Oh my. Oh yeah, he's dead. Deadass dead. Oh shit, that didn't de-trigger our doggo trigger, so we're still draining. Still draining gems. That's not good. Let's see if we can get out of here real quick then. Annoying weight distribution to deal with. True, but it makes... I guess it... Oh, okay, we're still not de-transformed. Shit. I guess it feels like he can swing that additional weight around while he's unbalanced. Makes for cool attacks, much like Birkin. Okay, Tower of Execution. This also looks different. It was, well, it wasn't like all destroyed like this before. It was just a straight up tower. Neat, neat. Let's go. I guess. Oh shit. Oh, that's instant death. All right. Yeah, I guess it's not too. We're not too far off the end, honestly. I don't know what exactly we're gonna have to do. I assume we'll do Dracula, at least Dracula Phase 1 again, and then it'll go into the new version of Dracula. Maybe, perhaps. Not 100%. Oh yeah, it's the Sans Fortress traps again. I haven't forgotten. I've done enough Sans Fortress type shit in this game, man. I don't need any more of this. I had enough with the Tomb Raider maze. That was enough. Hell, I had enough last game. This does seem less bad to navigate. And there we go, we de-transformed. Yeah, that's the downside of Doggo Trigger. You have to... Well, unless you use it in very specific places where you know you'll get a cutscene that'll de-transform you. You have to spend all of your saved up crystals on it. So we went from 99 to 0. Which means we also can't use the sub-weapons. Ooh, another save. Okay, yeah, save. Well, I'm confident enough with the platforming at this point that none of this is really of concern. I went through the entirety of 64, so this is nothing. Ooh, large red jewel, nice. If the camera would be so kind as to reorient itself so I could see where I'm trying to jump to. Yeah, battle view doesn't help. Action view doesn't help. Action view isn't doing the one thing I want it to do, which is turn the camera. Okay, I guess we'll jump this way. Woo! That was a complete leap of faith. I had no idea if we were going to be able to make that. And these are sinking platforms too, so let's... Oh, shit! Alright, I was going to say let's hurry. Maybe I shouldn't have hurried. Okay. As long as I can see where I'm going, the platforming is doable. But if I can't, then it's kind of rough. Okay. 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 Oh, and well, a couple of things. This is the part of the stream where I try and think of things to say, so I talk about what I've done over the last couple of days. So, as you may have seen on Twitter, I've gone down in difficulties on Dying Light. I didn't want to. I was playing on Nightmare, the highest available difficulty. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Calm down. But I went down to normal, even skipping past hard. Because, oh, fuck. Ah! Alright. Well, I'm going and getting these things again. Because I want those crystals. But, yeah. It turns out I was looking into it and trying to understand, like, what the appeal of Nightmare difficulty is. Because it's really rough. Like, it's my oh! Shit. It's my first time playing it through properly. Like, I'm way further than I ever got when I played it casually before. And it seems like it's made for New Game Plus, and that's what I'm understanding from what I looked into as well. Because you kind of have a... Well, you have your skill levels, but once you max out the trees, you get... Fuck, you get the new tree that all your experience goes into, and that's like... You can put levels into minor stat boosts, and that's supposed to be your kind of... what you do once you've run out of things to put levels into, so there's still a point in getting XP. And the amount of that particular XP that you gain in Nightmare mode is increased. Fuck! So yeah, it seems to be based around people who've already maxed out all the skills and are on like New Game Plus, something like that. Because otherwise the benefits for players who are building up their characters for the first time, let's just save again since we're here, are really bad, and in fact in some cases are actually detrimental to you, because the way loot works is a little bit different. Shit. There's like a new highest tier of loot, like golden loot, like golden weapons. God's sake. That are supposedly stronger than the other highest tiers, but what they do is they make it, well, what is it? Okay. So there's like the highest tier of chests, or well, the highest tier of loot containers. Those have, on Nightmare mode, a 1 in 100 chance of spawning. I've never seen one in like 24 hours of playing on that difficulty. Yeah, it's a 1 in 100 chance of those appearing. I haven't seen one, and in doing that, they also reduce your chances of finding high tier, like regularly high tier loot. So you're actually way more likely to just find low tier stuff. It's the usual like color tier rarity system, where oh fuck, where it goes like grey, which is just garbage stuff, then green, blue, purple, and orange. And in Nightmare mode, the purple and orange stuff rarely ever appears. Like, I never saw any while I was playing on that mode. And I just switched to down to normal, and I've already found a purple weapon that is like does insanely more damage. Not that it really matters, because I feel like melee weapons aren't that good in Dying Light to begin with. They kind of are now that we're normal. It's actually possible for me to fight juggernauts, where it wasn't before. They were completely insane. But now, with even just my blue weapons that I upgraded in while I was in Nightmare, I do like 300 something damage with my best one, and that's enough to usually one-shot a regular zombie when I hit them in the head with it, which is good, and it feels better. Like, it feels like I actually have a reason to use melee now, because before, in Nightmare mode, they make everything way more tanky, so you would take multiple melee hits to take out a regular zombie, even if you were aiming for the head, and like, it just didn't feel worth it. And you would basically always take damage in that process then, because if it takes you more than one hit, they're gonna get one in too. And the only times where you won't are like specific edge cases, and like if you have specific skills and get lucky. Like there's one where you can escape zombie grabs instantly, which can sometimes mean you avoid damage, but sometimes it doesn't. So there's that, but yeah, now it feels like I'm actually using melee weapons instead of just storing them for a rainy day that'll never come. Like, I literally just was not using them. Like, I'd maxed out my inventory size via the upgrade skills that you get, and I was just filling it up with weapons and like replacing the lowest damage value one whenever I got a new good weapon, but then never used it. But now I can use them a bit more. And the spawn rate for virals, which are like fast zombies that can parkour and do much more damage, fuck, was increased in Nightmare. To the point where, like, the actual moment where I decided to switch, I had gotten to a place and it was literally infinitely spawning those enemies. So much so that I couldn't even get it down to where there were less than 2. And 2 on that difficulty is almost certain death. Because they'll just run up on you and they attack really fast and they'll just beat you to death in an instant from max health. So it was insane. And, fuck! Damn, fucking insta-kill lava! But yeah, now I can deal with them better. Unlike the bow, which was kind of a crutch that I was leaning on, and still kind of am, can actually just one-shot everything now, which is insane. Because before it was like 2 shots, sometimes. Like, either you land a really good headshot occasionally and get an insta-kill, or you have to land 2, which wouldn't work for a viral, because it's running up on you. Like, you can't really engage it in range if you're not one-shotting. But in normal, you totally can. So I'm having more fun now, which is great. I was able to fight another Juggernaut, aside from the story-mandated one, and beat it, and it went relatively well. So I'm having a much better time now, so I'm going to keep playing, see how it goes, because I was on the brink of quitting, honestly. It was so miserable on that difficulty. It really sucks, but I'm sure I'll go back to it if I end up doing New Game Plus and I want to get my legend levels up. That's clearly what it's for. Like, just the benefits of playing on that higher difficulty were nowhere near worth it for my situation. Oh god, splashing lava all over the place. Yeah, that's that. And aside from Dying Light, I also got a bunch more editing done. And this is the part where I don't actually tell you anything about what I'm editing, because it's still a surprise until a certain date. But yeah, I got a shitload done. Like, right, basically, what I'll tell you is, there are 2 announcements that I'm making videos for. And I'm going to reveal them both on the anniversary in March. And I've been working hard on those because I'm pretty excited about both of them. And it's been going well. So I've mostly been working on the first announcement. Gotta have that dramatic timing. Exactly. I'm already thinking about how exactly I should present it. But yeah, I won't say too much about the contents. But I've mostly been working on the first trailer. And I've been working on that since before Christmas. Actually, I've just been working away at it now and then whenever I feel like doing it. And then the second one I had only just started, and I mostly had the idea in my head until yesterday, where I did most of the work on it. Without revealing what it is, it has a main section and then like a second surprise section, and then it has a third surprise section. And I just started working on the second surprise section. So it's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to showing it and revealing it and the stuff associated with it. I think it's going to be cool. It'll be nice to finally finally actually get that off my chest and not have to keep talking about it in such a secretive manner. But it's still more than a month away. So, but that's just more time for me to make the announcement perfect. And then I can work on other stuff for that stream. Oh god, oh fuck. Yeah, just look, the little splashes of lava aren't too bad. You know, you only take a little damage, but stick one pinky toe in the lava, no, you're instantly dead. That's balance, baby. Thank you, Konami. But yeah, aside from the instant death moments, we're kind of just breezing through it, mostly. That last boss was a minor challenge, probably the most challenging boss is Cornell so far, but they've all really just been clowns so far, honestly. And there's very frequent save crystals. There's like one in every room, especially here. But I guess that's kind of fair, given that they're doing instant death like that. So I guess I can't complain too much about the amount of saves or the amount of damage done by lava. But yeah, it's been fun getting a lot of editing done and focusing on work, getting some ideas out onto, well, not onto paper, but into the edit. Even if it's just, some of it is placeholder stuff, but it's fun. It's fun editing stuff. It's, which makes it even more of a shame that I barely get to edit anything anymore, but that's life, I guess. Oh, fuck! Ah! Alright, there was basically no reason to go up there. I mean, there's the red crystals, which I guess I'll go back for. But yeah, it's nice to find things that I want to edit for, again. I don't get to do it too often. Yes, that's what I wanted, thank you. I do worry about them pretty frequently giving me the sun and moon cards here, because I have no idea what I would need them for at this point. Like, I fear more nightmare puzzles. It may or may not happen. We'll see. Konami could do anything. Like, the levels are changing now. They aren't just copy and pastes of the original versions, though some of them come pretty close. But anything could happen, you know? Oh, fuck! Very annoying. Very... Okay, No, I am going back for that crystal, but I'm going to go back and save once we've got it. That'll be fine. Yeah. But, like last stream, this might also end up being a shorter one by comparison, just because I want to get this game done. And the next game after this is an actually good one, or at least seems like a good one, so I'm going to try to... I'm just going to save here, it's fine. Yeah, going to try to start that in its own stream. And also because... Wait, no, I have got it ready. No, I was going to say I haven't got it, like, ready with a super legit setup, but I don't need a super legit setup. Fuck. I don't need a super legit setup because it's on the Advanced Collection, because next game is Castlevania Circle of the Moon. And we're just fine. Keep just going ahead, because I can't really... I don't have camera control, so I can't look and check, like, okay, I've got to time it specifically like this so that the axe doesn't hit me. So I just run through and hope it works out, but doing it with the same rhythm all the time, it usually doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Circle of the Moon, because I don't know much about it, honestly. I don't really know much, like, outside of the research I've done for the marathon. I don't know much about the other Igavanias, aside from Symphony. I honestly didn't know they existed before I decided to do all the Castlevanias. That was the original plan, was to just do all the Igavanias. Ooh, Tower of Sorcery. This is fancy. And this one I know was in 64. It was just a carry level. and not a Reinhardt level. So I guess we get to see this for the first time. Well, these crystal goons. Get his ass. Like, these crystal guys, they're kind of like... This is a weird association that just instantly came to me the moment I saw them, but... They're the exact type, like, visually, the same type of crystal creature as the... Like, I don't remember his name. The crystal alien from Ben 10. That's a throwback, but... It was a banger show that I liked back in the day. It has that kind of look. And that was a very sick design. It had some sick designs in that show, and I guess those shows in general. I did see the sequel show. I don't remember what it was called, but I did watch some of that. That had some good stuff. And then they seem to have dumbed it down with the stuff after that, but I never watched that. It seemed like garbage. Yeah, Accelerate is a cool one. Yeah, they had some really cool shit in Ben 10. Oh, fuck! Damn it. I guess, you know, I guess I'm partial to kids shows, because, yeah, I love Kamen Rider still. But, you know, kids shows can just be good, you know. Kids shows don't have to be absolute garbage. They can just be enjoyable stories and have cool shit in them. See, like, OG Ben 10 and, like, sequel Ben 10, whatever it's called. It was neat, and they had, like, cool running stories, they had sick designs, cool names, like, one thing that I remember extremely fondly was, like, the whole werewolf mummy arc, that being, like, some of the coolest shit I had seen on TV at the time. I loved that. That was so cool, and those are some sick designs, too. Very cool, very cool. Okay. And they had like what felt like a cool universe. Like they had a cool setting, I guess. Cool characters, cool technology. It's just cool. It's a cool show. Yeah, it's not a deep analysis. I'm gonna just keep calling it cool. Whatever. Oh fuck. Okay. Good thing they put the save there. Thanks, Konami. Okay. Let's wait for the one shot. Yeah. Can't really fuck this up if you get the right sequence. As long as you don't fuck up the first one. Yeah, another shot we can't use. Also, I don't know what the deal with these crystals is. Do they even attack? They're targetable, and I'm smashing them. Oh shit, I was trying to crouch. Damn it. Ugh. You watch Godzilla the series? No, but I do know about it, yeah. I've seen there was stuff about it. Cause that's... Oh shit. It's based on the bad movie. I think it's the 98 one. But apparently it's actually pretty good. It's like the only good thing to come of that movie. Oh god. Oh god. But yeah, I've never seen it, but yeah, it's basically the sequel to that movie, right? Because that ends with there being, Godzilla eggs, baby Godzillas, and then the Godzilla that shows up in that series is the kid Godzilla, right? I think. Or something like that. Yeah, but we're doing pretty well filling up on crystals again. We'll wait for this to cycle around again. Bro, cycle around. How long are you going to take? I saw you reappear. I know you're going to disappear. Series more or less put the guard back into Godzilla. Good. That original movie was some hot garbage. So I guess... Yeah, I guess it's kind of... Like, I feel like that movie, it got what it deserved, more or less. Like, it got a kind of... Well, the movie didn't get redeemed, because it was still garbage, but it got a good follow-up to show that, like, hey, the West can kind of do good Godzilla sometimes. And then we got the Legendary movies, which went well. I still haven't seen the newest one, but they were good, so that was fine. And we also got... Oh, fuck. And we also got that specific Godzilla getting absolutely murked by real Godzilla in that one movie. Oh, God. While Butt Rock plays, and it was incredibly funny. It's a very good scene. Didn't enjoy the 1998 movie, but I totally understand why it isn't Godzilla. Yeah, it's basically like if you took... I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think basically the climax of Jurassic Park 2 and made that into an entire movie, but with a slightly reskinned T-Rex then you get that movie, which is fine because I like that part of Jurassic Park 2. It's cool. It's just it's not really Godzilla though, is the thing. You know, Godzilla is a different thing than just that. They didn't understand at the time, but whatever. It's far gone, and we've gotten good movies since then. Fuck. We've gotten good movies since then, so no real reason to care too much. Like to see the son or maybe both come into MonsterVerse. They can handle the father and son aspect of the old Godzilla movies. Yeah, I guess they could totally do it, in theory. I mean, yeah, I guess They would probably do it as like a different kaiju species. Well, I mean, they've established, I'm pretty sure, and I don't think they would want to undo it, that that Godzilla is the last of his species. And like other members of the species have been mentioned in like side content. I know there's another one that was in like a prequel comic or something called Dagon that was another of Godzilla's species, which is incredibly sick. But yeah, have them as a different species, but still look relatively similar to the original designs. You could totally do something with that. I don't expect that they would. Yeah, it's a fair design. It's fine. It's not a good Godzilla design, but it's a fine design just in general. And we made it out there. Okay, there's another short level. Oh, this is where the death fight was. I remember. I don't want the knives. Yeah, just make it a different thing. I mean, that's what they did when they murked him in that one Japanese movie. They made him Zilla instead of Godzilla. Okay, we just continuing on, I guess. Okay. Can't break those candles. And remember to save. Oh yeah, this goes up to here. So I guess we're gonna fight death again. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, Death. 'Cause he was like the best boss in the last game, and like the best character as well. I'm looking forward to seeing him again. What the? Oh, too late, Cornell. Nothing personal. Well, you've lost before the fight has even begun. Nothing personal, Cornell. Where's Ada? Still, you've always kept your promises, so I knew you would come. Now, we can settle this business once and for all. Oh, shit. Oh, it feels like my head's been laid open. I can't restrain my power. Ooh, that's a cool effect. Ortega? Oh yes, you used to be a step quicker than I at one time. You, the only man-beast who could manipulate the seal. A few years ago, when we went head-to-head, your eyes were as cold as the moon. They were eyes that saw a weaker opponent. You did not respect me. But the man you see before you today is changed. Changed from that time. Changed, I say. Oh, look at him. He's changing. Cornell, are you really so worried about Ada's well-being? Huh? Why do you go to such lengths? Why, you and Ada are virtually strangers. You're not blood relatives. That's none of your business. The sacrificial rites should have already begun by now. What do you say? If you plan on rescuing Ada, you'd better hurry, or you'll be too late. However, first we've got a score to settle between ourselves. The model change syncing with your voice was great. Thank you. Last you finally show me your true colors. You think this is all I've got? Ha 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 ha. Oh, what a great feeling. Ah, fuck. You ready? Oh, shit. Cornell. Oh, God, he's cool. Holy shit, he turned into a chimera. Use lock-on. Why did it say that for these fights? There's no button for lock-on. We'll just beat him to death. Oh, God. Oh, he's taking swipes. He's taking, like, little kitty swipes. Oh, God. It's okay. We're not doing much damage to him. Yeah, we're not doing much damage at all. Boss view is really not doing anything for me here. I can't even switch off of it. The camera's just not moving at all. Oh, I think we got one of his heads. Did we? I think this is... If so, this is basically like the equivalent of that beast fight, beast boss from the last game. Did we? I can't really tell. He's moving around a lot. One more chicken. We're running relatively low. We were maxed a while ago. Yeah, I think we popped one of the heads. Ah! Can't see where he is most of the time because of boss view. And you can't switch the camera when boss view is on. You're stuck in boss view. Okay, yeah. We just pop the heads. Why does it come up saying use lock-on? There isn't a lock-on button. Like, there's no... I've been using lock-on the entire game. Oh, shit! Ow. Holy fuck. Oh. Fucking mauled me. Okay, as long as he's just doing the little kitty swipes, it's no big deal. Like, how is this supposed to be stronger than a werewolf, Ortega? Like, I have sick energy blasts. He just turned into a melee boss. Ooh, that's a cool, like, fade-out death thing, though. Oh! Oh. Okay, he didn't die. It appears that I'm still not the match for you, Cornell. I thought that I could surpass your strength with Dracula's powers. Ortega. Ada's being kept in the clock tower. She's not been sacrificed yet. He's coughing up blood. Are you sure, Ortega? I wanted to settle this score even if it meant disobeying Dracula. So I have no regrets now that I have fought the true you. I only regret what I did to the villagers, but it's too late for that now. You don't need to go on, Ortega. At the very least, if you could save that girl, Ada. Of course. Get away, Cornell. My power's going out of control. I can't stop it. Ortega! Oh shit. A lot of people get stronger physically and forget they need technique still since they're still more. Yeah, that was kind of his failing there. Man. Ortega! Had kind of a character arc there. That was neat. Yeah, I liked... You know, we didn't see much of him, but I liked Ortega. He was okay. And I still like Cornell. F's in chat for the boy. We lost our saber-tooth rival. So I wonder if we're not even going to fight Death then. This is where we fought Death last time. I'm not going to complain though. The bosses just aren't hard in general, so it's fine. And it was cool. Okay, let's save, and I assume we'll get a full heal. Yeah. Gamer. Very gamer. Clock tower. Right, yeah. Still got to do the clock tower, but I'm pretty sure this is it, right? Like, when we did clock tower last time, we just had to get through a few puzzle rooms, which might have just been copy-pasted, who knows? Yeah, it looks like it so far. And then I think once we cleared that, it was just straight up into the boss fights. And we're still not going to get the shopkeeper boss fight, because we couldn't buy anything from him this time. I don't assume he'll get specific... Oh, fuck. I don't assume he'll get special dialogue for, like, us never buying anything from him, but it'd be cool if we did. That would be, like, the one good thing that could possibly come out of that bug. Be neat, though. And we really haven't needed him for anything. Like... There've barely been any actual vampire enemies in this game, so we've never really... Actually, I think we only got vampirized once in the villa, probably. So I only ever used one purifying, and I've always been full since before then. There's been nothing that's poisoned us. I assumed the snakes in the hedge maze could poison, but they never did. Clock tower, key A. Yeah, I remember this. So yeah, we've never had any need of those. We've always been pretty well stocked on meat, and the levels that required you to use the time cards basically made them farmable. So there was basically no need for a shop. Look at these not flea men. Ah, get that ass banned. Go directly to hell. All right, save. Okay. Yeah, I remember this. Oh, yeah, there was a bunch more platforming shit. Yeah, there was this room that I forgot about before the actual puzzle rooms. How could I forget? Just make that money number go up. Not like I'm going to use any of it. Ooh. But yeah, you know, I'll always be a supporter of rival characters in video games. I guess in general. In all media, but especially in video games, since I especially care about video games. It's always cool to have a Virgil. It's never not cool. You notice how they made this easier? They have way less less turret guys in here, so I did this first try. I died here a bunch of times last game. But yeah, a Virgil is always cool. Oh, speaking of DMC, that reminds me. I started playing Assault Spy yesterday. I only played an hour of it, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, a lot of the mechanics are similar to stuff that I'm familiar with. But I mean, I've only played one of the characters whose name I can't remember. But it seems his whole deal so far is just attacks, like doing them with very specific timing, like specifically timed combos and follow-up attacks, and like attacking during very specific windows in your own animations, which is cool. It like discourages mashing and rewards you for thoughtful play, which is something I really appreciate. And I haven't gotten all the moves yet, and I've only just gotten the secondary weapon, the umbrella, which is like a big heavy hitting thing. But yeah, it's good. I quite like it so far. It's got fun little characters. There's a neat little story going on for like a small scale indie game. It's good. It's good. It's got solid combat. I need to play it more. I need to play the other character, but it's a good game. It's a good game. I'll probably play it more and report back again when I'm better. I'm doing okay. I just beat like the first major boss, the diamond guy, and that was pretty good. I did pretty well, and you get like a kind of a DT type thing during that fight as well, which was very sick. I always love me a DT. Yeah, good game, good mechanics. I was worried because I had a weird attitude towards action games for a little while, in that, oh god, oh my health. I would just kind of hold weird expectations for them, where I would always like, for a while I was always comparing action games to DMC5, which I don't think is necessarily unfair, because DMC5 is a very good character action game. But I got to the point where, you know, not every game needs to be DMC5. DMC5 is already a very good game on its own. Fuck's sake. I'm taking damage from this shit. How do I even get up there? Alright, I'm gonna eat my beef and I'm gonna save, so I don't do that again. Assault Spy. It's quite good, and it's probably on sale right now, actually, because the Steam Lunar New Year, whatever, sales are on. So you should have a look at it. It's quite good. It's like, you can tell it's a smaller scale production than something like DMC, but gameplay-wise, it's solid. The controls are all really good. I've got basically no complaints about it, and yeah, it's good. It comes as a recommendation from Caleb, who has played it and shills it to everyone who will listen and some who won't. But it's a good game. I'm glad. Oh, I have to go up here. It's a good game. I'm glad I picked it up. And like I said, I'll report on it some more, but I recommend it so far. Okay. But yeah, this is a new room. Like, we had to do this same thing basically at one point, but they've upped the intensity and the detail in the room, which is nice. Is this actually where we wanted to go? I'm not sure. What is here? Is there any benefit? Okay, okay. Seems like there's nothing there, unless there is something there, and I just can't see it because of the camera. I wouldn't put that past this game. I really wouldn't. Good grief. Okay. Oh. Camera. Work with me, camera. I really need your help on this one, camera. There we go. Oh god. Oh, the depth perception makes it difficult. Really can't tell where I'm going with a lot of these jumps. I assume we can't mantle up onto these moving things. I'm not even gonna try. This seems absurdly dangerous. Can we make that jump? Oh, I'm fine. Okay, I think we can make that one. That's probably where we need to go. Okay. But yeah, that platform just seems to be something to fall down on if you fail on some later platforming. Okay. Just the slow wait to go all the way round. You know how it is. Good old waiting puzzles. My favorite kind of gameplay. Love to wait. Right, I'm gonna save here, just in case. Okay, okay, okay. Get me over there. Whoop. Good. Let this be the way out. It almost certainly won't be. We need to... Yeah, we need to engage with all this, which we haven't done yet. Oh, fuck! Well... Oh, weird. Oh. I bumped the super legit N64 and we ended up back here. Crazy, man. Weird how, like, glitchy these old games can be. Wow. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Right, let's get to this candle. It might be food. We need to get it where we can for the upcoming boss fights. And since we can't fucking buy food. Oh, that's equally important. We'll probably need that to get out. Oh, God. Please, camera. Action view, maybe. Oh, fuck. Alright, well. Oh, yeah, I guess we have to jump from there, not from here. This is lower down. Okay. Whoop. Key. Jump. Good. Gamer. Right, so we need to get to somewhere else? Maybe from here? I don't think we jumped onto this. Unless we did. No, I think we did. This is lower down, but we need to get to the other gears. How do we... Shit, how do we do that? It's definitely not from down here. I would assume it's those gears in front of us there that would carry us to the other side, but who knows. It's Konami. They could do literally anything, and I wouldn't be surprised. I'd probably be upset with them, but I wouldn't be surprised with them. They do that kind of thing. Constantly. They do annoying garbage all the time. Except for when Eager's there to rein them in. Control them so they can make an actually good game. Otherwise, nah, they can't handle it. They only make bad things. Alright, save again. Right, where are we headed? I assume it must be... Can we make the jump to over there? Is that it? No. It's not that. So where are we going? I don't see like an easy way to get to that side, really. It doesn't seem... It seems like we should be going like this way, but there's a wall in the way to avoid you going that way, or to prevent you, I guess. So I don't know. There's a lack of signposting. I have no idea. Is it something further down that I'm missing? Maybe? I'll have a look. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know where we're going. Don't know where we're going. Don't know how we're getting there. I don't think it's anything to do with this platform. This platform just seems to be something that you, like, fall into by failing platforming up there. And if the camera would move so that I could try and platform off of here, please. Instead of falling down, taking damage again. Fuck! It's half my health. Alright, time to look at a walkthrough. I have no idea, and no patience for this. Walkthrough, thank you. You know, I mean, the game won't let me engage with it in a way where I can figure this out, so... It's not worth wasting my time on. Let's just get to the correct part of the walkthrough in the clock tower. Oh god, I saw the words clock tower key E. We only just picked up C, I think. Let's see. Oh wait, right, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. There was a locked door down here. I forgot about that. Oh shit, I'm dumb. Yeah, this one was my fault. They showed me the locked door. Alright, let's get down there. Come on. Ooh, bit of clutch gameplay. I can't look down though. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to accept that because there's no way I could have looked down to see where I need to jump to. The way this damn game is. I gotta heal again. Give me another roast chicken. We're running low. Running real low. I don't like that. I want as much of that as I can get for the boss fights. It's important. Ah. Okay. might require the use of some more liberal save scumming if I want to avoid damage more, which I may just do. Oh, there's a save here, so it's fine, actually. Okay. Okay. Just regular platforming I can do. Just point me in a direction and I can platform there. It's fine. It's just when shit gets confusing. Okay, yeah. I think we want this sticky out bit to be facing where we're jumping to, so we have a better jumping range, if that makes any sense. God, I hate this camera. It's so bad. Like, you have to be constantly moving to keep its position in check. What a nightmare. Right, have you got something for me to climb on, buddy? No? Is it this? What do we have to do here? I don't think we can make that jump. Oh, there's a thing over there. Ah, okay. I think that's it. Let's save. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Let's flip the camera around, please. Let's flip it. You must flip it, please, game. Thank you. It's good enough. It's not good. It's good enough. It's all you'll ever be. Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. Good enough. Yeah, I still wouldn't call this game good. It's quite bad. It's got most of the problems Castlevania 64 has, and in some cases they are amplified. It's easier to get through because Cornell like absolutely clowns on everything by being so strong. But otherwise it's still not good. Okay, camera. Okay, camera. I need you to be facing the exact opposite direction, please. Yep. 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 That's the only way I can move the camera, by the way, is through my own movement. There it is. You have to be doing this really finicky movement. Why are you trying to stay on these platforms and not fall off? Okay. Game getting bad reviews for being a slog. Patch in an easy mode. I mean... Nah, oh, fuck! Yeah, this game's design problems go way beyond just difficulty. Like I said, the combat difficulty is fine. I don't know if we've ever even been killed by something that was actually trying to actively kill us. It's only ever the insta-kill stuff, or like falling, or other dumb bullshit that really gets you killed. Which kind of speaks to Konami's over-reliance on that kind of thing as their idea of a challenge. And it's always been like that. An easy mode character, yeah, definitely. But he definitely is that. But it's kind of been part of the design philosophy since Castlevania 1, is that there are things that should just kill you and be outside of your control for the most part. So the only way you can learn to do better at facing those challenges is through trial and error. And once you've faced it the first time, there's no actual mechanical challenge. 'Cause, like, what I'm thinking of is, like, you know, how to deal with a particular enemy that's standing right next to an instant death pit. Because, like, the problem you'll often run into is there's a pit, and if you fall into it, you die instantly. And right after the pit, they have an enemy that has an attack that reaches out over the pit. Or a projectile or something. And you'll try and get there, and you'll get killed by the guy. Or he'll knock you into the pit, or something like that. And the only challenge is knowing exactly how to take out that specific type of enemy. And otherwise, it's not an actually compelling, fun gameplay challenge. It's just figure out the exact order of button presses. Is that Ada? Hello? Oh no! Ada! Ada! Oh, she's okay. Oh, Ada. You okay? Oh, Cornell, the village has burned. All the people. I know, I was there. There was a sick skeleton rave. But I shut it down. It's alright now. Oh, Death! My boy Death. Is he actually showing up? Ada! Cornell, help me! I'm trapped inside a Final Fantasy crystal. Found her at last. To think the sacrifice was hidden here. Searching... Oh, wait, no, I've got the wrong way. Searching for the divine sacrifice almost upset the timing of the ritual. And I thought that stupid lycanthrope would prove to be a little useful. What a fool, disobeying the orders of the Count and wasting his own life. Whoosh. Why was the sacrifice in? Oh, I guess Ortega did it. Don't go! Spelled Cornell wrong! No, Ada, hang on, I'll get your... See, they spelled Cornell wrong. Actually thought she might get off there for a second. I wouldn't put it past Konami. She'd be like a sad sacrifice, and then you're like, death! You saw that, though. They spelt Cornell's name wrong in the subtitle. And hello, Headless. Thank you for the stretch and the coolant. I'll do the coolant first this time. One sec. Okay, let's stretch. First stretch of the stream. Let's go. Oh god, there we go. Whew. I always find that some part of me ends up cracking or popping whenever I do this, which is worrying, but it feels good, so I guess it's fine. Okay. Alright, let's go. Thank you again for the stretch. It's good for my... It's good maintenance, you know, it's good for me. A save and a shop we can't use. Thank you. So, are we going to fight death then? Or is he just going to get turned into a story thing? I assume we can't open that door. On the opposite side. Hello? Hey, nice. And these are actually of some relative importance now, since we use that for our doggo trigger, and but we just didn't use the crystals and the sub weapons at all in 64. But Cornell actually has a reason to use it. Also, holy shit! Look at this. This is cool. This is actually cool. Oh, and we're gonna move the hands to do stuff. That's neat. Hey, that's a cool thing to do in a clock tower level. You're looking at this, Castlevania 64? I mean, I guess they were. They just weren't doing it. But it's cool. Neat. It's a set piece. It's strange. This game has like characters and set pieces and things. It's crazy. Who would have thought? Yeah. Like I said, this definitely is better than 64. Suffers from a lot of the same problems, but there are improvements. Regulus. And... nothing there. Okay, alright. But yeah, it shouldn't... well, I say this shouldn't take too long, the rest of the game. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see how the boss fights go. Ah, shit. But yeah, like I said, if we do end up finishing, I won't start any other game, because I wanna get ready for those. Like, the Igavanias, at least in my eyes, deserve more respect. Hypothetical eyes. Deserve more respect than games like this and the other classic Vanias that are just awful and possessing no positive qualities whatsoever. Can I? Okay, I can't stand on that. Can't make that jump either. That's fine. Just experimenting a bit. Oh fuck! Just experimenting a bit. It's fine. Okay, we can grab onto those edges. Oh shit! That's fine. That's fine. Oh, that's not fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, wait for there to be no fire whatsoever. I wish I could use my camera to see whether there's fire or not. I got lucky there. What is this? I don't think that actually benefited me at all. There's nothing up there. At least not right now. Where we headed then? What are we doing? Again, with the signposting. You know, if you're gonna have bad camera that I can't control, you should probably, like, signpost where you want the player to go a little bit better. So it's easier to figure out. Like, that's the primary challenge of this game, figuring out where to go. Like, there's a switch over there. A lever. Just gotta figure out how to get there. I guess maybe jump to the right from the last one, maybe? If we can make it? I don't know. Can we make it? No, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we need... ah, okay. There was some combination of height and distance that we needed, and there's a save here, good. Thank you. And a switch. Pull the lever, Cornell. Yes, making hidden footholds appear, not this again. Yeah, and it makes that appear. Alright, I figured. Okay. And of course they did the thing again, where you can't actually see what effect you have. Oh, fuck! Where they don't show you what effect you're having. This one's at least more obvious, but it's not good. Don't do that. Let the players see what effect they're having when they flip a lever. That's my hot take. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Got a speed run up there because it's probably on a timer, like the other ones were. This is the first time this mechanic's come up since the second level, I think. Okay, it's still there. We haven't fucked it up, at least not too bad yet. And up here or up there? Yeah, up there seems better. Not that I can tell. Okay. Okay. Right, this led to a new area. Not that I could tell that it was going to before it did. Hate this camera so much. Why would you only put one stick on your controller, man? It's fucked up. I mean, I know we didn't have the DualShock yet, which basically set it in stone, but twin stick is good. Twin stick is good. Don't fear the second stick. It's fine. Okay, exit. Is this gonna go outside again, or is this gonna go somewhere else? Oh no, there's just new shit in here. New area. Save. Thank you. Hey, and it's the classic. Oh fuck, shit. It's the classic Castlevania pendulums. Hey, 64 didn't have these. I'm pretty sure. That's nice. Appreciate that. Oh god. It's like one of the few cases where you could bring in something from Classicvania and have it be a relatively welcome thing, at least for me. Alright. Good thing there's that save there. Very, I guess, reasonable of them. I wasn't, you know, I guess I'm accustomed to these games being nightmares, but now that they're being semi-reasonable with save spots, it's, I'm just not used to it. Guess they just didn't have the revelation yet. They were used to playing with one or no stick, so folks just rolled with it until something really showed the two-stick power. Yeah, that seems to be what it was. Like, there's one game I can remember. I think that was another game that Mandalore did a video on. I think it might not have been Mandalore. I don't remember. It was like an Alien, an adaptation of one of the Alien movies on the PS1, I think. And it was like one of, if not the first game to have like camera control on the right stick. And there were like reviews and stuff that were like, oh, it's so weird that this game uses the second stick for aiming. Like, get ready for these weird, wacky controls. And it's a weird thing to look back on because now it's the absolute norm. But I guess that's, you know, like you're saying, it seems normal to us now because it's what we're used to. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. We want to slide down in a very particular way. I get you. Yeah, it seems like the complete norm to us now. Whereas then the complete norm was different. We just hadn't figured things out yet. Which makes you think, you know, 10, 20 years from now, will it be that drastically different, or are things, as far as game design go, oh fuck, I loaded. Are things as we know them now more solid? Are they going to stay this way, or will we see more drastic changes? It could happen. Like the way in which we play games could change completely. We could see like a complete, like, you know, VR could become really good. It could be like accessible. Oh god. So maybe we'd see much more of that and much more like direct intuitive controls. Oh Jesus Christ, this bullshit. The shit they expect you to do there, Christ. It's been proven to be generally better if you're willing to put in the effort for the second stick. Because when I first got my PS2, not having played games before, it was sometimes tricky to manage movement and camera. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of a sense you've got to acquire, I guess. Because in my case, I'm very, 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 very familiar with controllers and using controllers, and yeah, I'm at the point where, like, you know, you can tell it probably happens without you realizing it, but there comes a point where you don't have to look at a controller to know what button you're pressing, right? You can feel the buttons, you know the layout in your head, and it just feels very natural. That's part of the learning process as well. But then, of course, you're playing a more modern game, well, a game with a more modern control set, where you're actively using 2 different sticks at the same time. I guess that could be more overwhelming if you're not used to it. That makes sense. Your thumbs don't get sore from using them. Yeah, true. I mean, I don't have to worry about that, because, I mean, my thumbs don't get sore to begin with, and even if they did, I can just replace them. But, right, where are we going? Is this back out into the clock? Oh, right, yeah, this is back here, the same door we came out of, but there's a new path now. Right, neat, yeah. But yeah, it's developing a skill and developing physically as well. Oh, shit, okay, here we are. Right. It's time. Time for endgame. And we'll see if we can find those secrets this time that are hidden behind the Dracula room. That's right, here we'll see if we actually get any dialogue for not buying anything. Let's see. Yep, maxed on purifies still. Good. You know, I might not use any of my... might not use my doggo trigger in Dracula Phase 1, assuming we do that, and just save it all for the final fight. Just in case. I don't know how bad it is, so I want to save all my power until then. I've been waiting for this. At last, we reach the climax. I've forgotten what voice I used for this guy. I don't know if I decided on one. I've come to take my leave. Yeah, because I didn't buy anything from you. I was a shit customer. News has arrived of an impending global war. The death of millions is a wonderful business opportunity. Yeah, it's just the same cutscene again. No special dialogue. I must be gone. We shall not meet again. I mean, you said that last time. Not during your lifetime, anyway. Well, we did meet during someone else's lifetime, technically, so... Checks out, kind of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this character never comes back, so that reference is for nothing. I don't know if that's true. I assume it is, since these games, the 64 games, just aren't canon anymore. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Okay. I think this was an empty room, right? So I know there's the one with the candles. Yeah, this isn't the Dracula room. So are we gonna fight Death? Maybe it's Death here, then the new boss fight, maybe. But right, yeah, apparently if we go around here, the fire doesn't actually hurt, and you can go this way. And there's secret stuff back here. Wish I could see. Okay, thank you, Action View. Here we go. So this is what we could have gotten in 64. We could have gotten a power-up, and what the fuck? Is this just a... Yeah, okay. They had one of these in 64, so I assume there must be more. Hey! I won't say no to a good roast chicken. Okay, camera, this is the time when you should not be moving. Jesus Christ. We're good, though. We're good. We got an extra chicken. That's fantastic. But yeah, we have a power-up this time. Oh, fuck! Alright. We're back here now. But yeah, having the power-up should make this fight so much easier. We'll be doing so much damage. Because, like, when we did this as Reinhardt, assuming we do the same fight again. Yeah, assuming we... yeah, we didn't have any power-ups with Reinhardt, but now we have all fully maxed level 3, and we have the level 3 cross as well. But I don't think we'll use that to save crystals. But we'll see, we'll see. There should be a save crystal in here, right? Yeah, there it is. Yes, let's save. Thank you. We'll put a save there, and we'll see if we can get all the way through without actually saving between fights. It might be possible. Depends how much we have to do, and I don't know. We'll see. So, is it just Jobber Dracula? Again? It seems like it. This is what happened with Ryan. I think. Oh? Oh, wait. No, this is different. It's the sister crystal. The lady crystal. I already killed a crystal today. Don't make me kill another one. Especially not if it's got Cornell's sister in it. Maybe it's just death. Ada! Ellipses! Blah! I don't know who this is. Is it death? It just has voice. Don't know what voice to put on. Oh, okay, it's Dracula, right. You're Count Dracula? I mean, I honestly don't know. It's not clear. Okay, I guess it is. Well, I applaud you, my boy, for finding your way to the devil's lair. Let my sister go. Let Ada go. Ha ha ha. Nothing quite so touching as the love between siblings. Oh, now I can see your true colors. Well, well. This could be amusing. Well, man-wolf, you'd better bring on all your power. If you want to save your sister, you must fight me with your full force. All living creatures will serve as the staff of my life in sweet darkness. That's kind of a cool line. Alright, battle view. This is important. Oh, fuck. Please, battle view, don't fail me now. Okay, it's the same fight. You just gotta attack him immediately. No matter what he does. We have like an actually good ranged attack this time, so... Yeah, we don't even have to jump to get the headshot anymore. That's pretty good. We don't have to worry as much about that attack as well. Oh, that's new. Oh, is that replacing the flamethrower? He's got a lightning thrower now. Time for a chicken. Don't want to have to use too much of this. Yeah, just attack immediately and you'll be fine. Apparently not. Okay. Okay, they've changed him. They've changed him. He's less cheesable now, I think. Because before you could basically interrupt all of his attacks as long as you got that first hit in when he spawns, but my attacks seem to be going through him now. Oh, he does the weird grab, and he heals from this. Shit, forgot about that. And we're finally vampired, like the second time the entire game. Purifying, please. Okay, it's still annoying. We're not doing as much damage as I hoped. Probably because we're not using the werewolf form. Why didn't that hit? I'm gonna load. Screw this. It's not a good run. Not a good run. Start over. Come on. Oh, I hate him spawning right next to you. It's always bad. He always does it. It always sucks, Dracula. Okay. Oh, don't. Now, how are you supposed to avoid that? I'm loading. I'm loading. Screw you, Drac. How are you supposed to avoid that? It's like, that's worse than the flamethrower. And the flamethrower was already bad. She just fucking zaps you. What do you do? What do you do about it? That one you can deal with fine. But it seems you can't interrupt the lightning thrower. You can't interrupt the explosion anymore either. Very lame, Dracula. I don't like it. Stinks and I don't like it. Okay, got slapped. So he just doesn't accept the hits anymore. They've definitely changed him. Oh! Okay, maybe the tech is to just stay away in case he does that. Why isn't battle camera working, by the way? It used to lock onto him. Now it just doesn't work. Okay, action view then. Fuck. Can't see shit. Getting lightning. This is still a terrible fight. They didn't fix it. They could have made it better. They chose not to. They chose to make it worse, in fact. Why didn't that hit? Why does that not hit? You can get that hit in if you happen to be facing him when he starts that. Otherwise, no. Fuck. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, it does so much damage. It's like 3 hits or something like that. From full as well. Yeah, this is worse than it was before. Okay, I'm definitely saving after this. Whether they give me the option to or not. Fuck off. Okay. Strafing it... Okay, strafing it doesn't work. It did for a bit, and then it didn't. I can't believe they made this fight worse. I'm really upset. Stop spawning on me. Stop spawning on me. Stop doing that. You piece of shit. Like, I can't use the camera, so don't make it worse. Like, they made the camera worse as well. On top of every... Why didn't that hit? Why did that not hit? Explain to me why that attack didn't hit. It should have. Oh, that's another new attack out of nowhere. What the hell? No, turn around, Cornell. You piece of shit. They can escape that one, as long as he's doing that instead of the flamethrower, or lightning thrower. Okay, managed to land one. Yeah, range seems to be the name of the game. Maintain a distance from him, you can actually get hits in. Why those hits not landing, though? Can anyone tell me why those hits didn't land? Because I genuinely don't understand. Oh, fuck. Man, I'm not happy to be doing this again, even if it's slightly different. I shouldn't have played this game. Legit. This game was not worth playing. It's just 64 again. Not even better. Why aren't any of my attacks landing? Okay, load. It's just no good. Like, if I'm going through multiple chicken legs without actually landing any hits, even if it's just completely arbitrary whether I land a hit, like it is. No, I'm loading. I'm loading. You just put... like, there wasn't a way to escape. You just pushed me against the wall. And did the lightning attack. Fuck. Okay, running away from it seems to work, but I can't land a hit if I'm doing that. Not that I can in general, but... No way of telling when he's going to do it. And my attacks don't land. My attacks don't land. What the fuck? Why did they make it worse? Why did they choose to do that? Like, what was the logic? Why did they choose to do that? Fuck off. Oh, this sucks so bad. I regret playing this game at all. So shit. I can't believe people were saying that, like, this fixes all the problems with 64. It fucking does not. It does not. It aggravates all of 64's problems. Some of them are a little bit better. Most of them aren't. Why did that not land? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, God. Crouch! Always hit the wrong button. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I mean, like, because, you know, they had 64, and they must have had so many people... People must have complained about how 64 was, right? Why didn't they take any of that feedback at all? Why... And on top of just not making anything better, why did they actively make things worse? That's what I mean. Like, why'd they make it worse? Like, why does the camera not work the same way anymore? Why are the attacks harder to avoid? Why is it harder to land attacks on him in the first place? Feedback was hard to do back in the day. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Obviously, you don't have the internet. But, like... Still, right? They must have heard... Like, there were still, like, magazines and reviews and stuff. Even if it wasn't as easy to access. Maybe it only fixes it in the sense that if someone hasn't played 64 first, they'll be able to enjoy this. But how, though? It's worse. It's worse than 64. Like, if you don't enjoy 64, you're not going to enjoy this. Because it's worse. This was easier in 64. At least they dropped meat. Should be trying to get those, even if I get hit. Oh, they dropped a couple, actually. Cool. Okay. Just stand still and try and hit the bats when he does that move. That got us... We're turning a profit on chicken just off that first attack there. Okay. Don't spawn on me, though. Just spawn at a distance, man. Yeah, get whacked. Oh, yeah, like, you can do the preemptive attack if he's far away, but you just arbitrarily may not be. Get back. Don't know what he's doing. I couldn't tell what move he was doing because the camera's not cooperating. No, I'm not allowing this. No, don't grab me. Don't fucking grab me. Okay. Christ. Oh. Don't know where he is. Okay, yeah, we're just in this move. Gotta avoid it. Gotta avoid it. Just don't try and go in for the hit. You can't guarantee you'll get it. Why are these hits not landing? Those hit his head, the target down his head. I'm not doing anything wrong. Need a chicken again. Okay. Okay, got that hit. Oh fuck, don't spawn right on me. See, why do those not hit? I don't get it. I want to be in the middle of the room, I think. Chicken. Okay. That one worked. Why did the other ones work? Come on. He's low. He's low. Just make it easy. Go out like a bitch. Go out like a bitch, Dracula. Don't spawn right next to me. I said go out like a bitch. Go on. Go on. There we go. Thank fuck. Never doing that again in my life. At least we get new cutscene stuff. Ada! Oh ho ho! What do you call that? Why, you're not even trying. You're right. You can do better. I mean, you can do better. Fuck off. No, you're better than you think, man-wolf. She is not a man-wolf. She's a survivor of the humans your kind killed. I already knew that from the backstory. Stop! Don't go any further. You probably raised her as a man-wolf, but you cannot deceive me. You think that you could atone for your sins by saving her? Or did you think that you yourself would be granted an indulgence? Do you think that this young lady would be elated by your actions? He's not even wrong to ask, honestly, it's interesting. It's nothing more than a shallow deception by a man-beast. But if that is your design, then let us bear your true self. Like, that's interesting. There are characters that have things going on. I mean, most of them are dying, but... Oh no. Ada! Oh shit! Oh no! Is this how he gets the new form? He absorbs Ada? Oh shit! Ada! Now I will reveal to you my true form. This power is second to none. If you want to save this woman, you'd better be ready to give your life. Oh shit, it crashed! Oh no! I didn't save. I didn't save after the fight. Fuck! The fucking cutscene bug. It had to come in at the worst moment. We've got to do the fight again. Fuck. Shit. 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 Gotta wait for this thing to be ready again. Oh. It's alright, we'll just do the same thing again. We'll save and skip the cutscene. We might miss some visuals, but at this point, I don't care. I don't care. I just want this to be done. We'll finish this. We can try Henry for a little bit. And then that'll be it. And then I never have to play a 3D Castlevania that's this bad ever again. I hope. I hope. Touch wood. That would be real bad. But yeah, it's not too bad. We're having a much easier time of it than we had with the first time we did this. So load. Okay. Just do it again. Yes, the game crashed. And hello, loading. Yeah, it crashed. We beat Dracula, his first phase, and then the game crashed during a cutscene. So I'm very upset. Alright, let's do it again. You can't beat me even by crashing my game, you motherfucker. Nope, he's just doing that. Okay. Nope. Come on. Ah, missed. Oh, why didn't that work? Why didn't that attack land? Oh, it's so inconsistent. I don't get it. I don't understand the rules behind how his head hitbox works at all. Doesn't make any sense. The rest of the hitboxes in this game are fairly consistent. I've not had any problem with that. It's just you. You're the only one who has this problem, Dracula. Why can't you be normal? Get those, get those. Oh, they didn't drop a chicken. Fuck. Just keep him at arm's length, or more than arm's length, ideally. Nope, still can't land a hit there. Fuck. Back off. Damn it. Don't know what move he even did. Okay, that's a hit. Good. Oh, wow. That was lucky. Christ. Stop spawning where the camera isn't. Stop it. Come on. Yes. Okay. Right. Fucking save, first of all, and skip the cutscene. Okay. We're past where we were. So hopefully we're good. We got teleported here somehow. Dracula did some shit. That's kind of cool. Oh. Hey, there he is. He kind of looks like Mundus from DMC1. Look at him. He's kind of cool. That's way cooler than fucking Nuclear Dracula. The Nuclear Dracula didn't look bad. He had the centipede bottom half. This just feels like Mundus. Anyway. He's angry. Oh, God. We got a fixed camera. Oh. Okay, no, he is nuclear again. Oh, fuck. Bro. What the fuck? Oh, no. I should have saved. I will save next time I actually get into the fight. Let me... Yeah, skip the cutscene again. Do like it more when he's facing down so you can't see the mouth. Yeah. Right, skip this and save immediately. Okay. Hit the face. Fuck. Keep getting staggered. But he looks cool. I like him. I don't like his attacks. I don't like that he does a full combo on you. I don't like that. Reveal thy face, demon. Ah! How am I supposed to avoid that? He's just there. Ow. Okay, the face does big damage, as I expected, basically. Can we avoid these? No. I think we have to hit them. But, of course, once you get hit by one, you're in a full combo. So, there's got to be some way of avoiding that as well. Let's eat food. That seems like a good idea. Yep. Okay. We'll go with that. Okay. What is that? Oh. Okay, another attack I can't avoid. Okay. How am I supposed to avoid it? I'm on a 2D plane. What the fuck? Oh! How am I supposed to avoid any of this shit? Like, this is my range of movement. I can't move more than that. Oh, God. Oh, he's firing his... It's Nuclear Dracula again. Fuck. Can't believe they did the same thing again. Okay, we can avoid those at least. Get the face hit. Fuck. Okay, attack this. Yeah. Land the hits. I don't know how you're supposed to hit all of those. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid that. What the fuck do you mean with any of this, Dracula? What the fuck? Did they test it? Genuinely. Like, what were they thinking with any of this? Like, did they think this was a fight that would be enjoyable or that you could engage with in any way? I'm just mashing so that I hope my projectiles destroy his. Okay, I can jump over that. Missed the weak point, though. So we've done no damage. Look at this shit. Look at it. I'm just mashing. Maybe the boomerang would be better than the actual DT. Oh, get him, get him, get him, get the lock on! Alright, he's fucking got me now. Oh, and he just does that. Okay. I'm gonna load. This has been a bad run. Dodge the lightning. Fuck! Bad run. Dodge the lightning. Fuck! I want to at least get that first hit for a good start, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if we can use the cross for the projectiles. I mean, the lock-on is as inconsistent as ever. Hey, ooh! And he has a weak point there. Fuck, the lock-on! Please. Let me control my aim at all, please. Hey, which way are you facing, you fuck? It's facing the complete wrong way. My health. Oh, they just killed me. Okay. They all just hit me while I was down. That's fine. Get that first hit. Okay, I guess we're not using the DT then. It doesn't seem to be of any use, really. Like, maybe we do more damage, but I never tested it to know what it's even for, honestly. Face the right way! Boomerang, boomerang, yep. Oh, cross. I keep calling it boomerang. It was a boomerang, like, once. Nope, missed it. Can't aim. Can't aim, bro. You can't expect me to aim under these circumstances. Yeah, the cross seems good. Cross seems good. Glad I stuck with that. Okay. Okay, we have one. We have one left, so the cross is good no longer. Oh, we can get a couple of hits in too. He's down to half. Oh, he's doing his nuclear blast again. I don't seem to be able to do anything about. What the fuck? What were they thinking, man? Legit, what were they thinking? Yeah, no. If you fuck up once, you lose that damage opportunity. And yeah, we don't have enough for a throw anymore, since apparently costs more than one. Oh, no, I was going to try and heal there, but I got full comboed again, so no. Yeah, we can get 2 hits in during that, at least. That's something. A singular bet. Where did that go? Full combo, by the way. Full combo. No big deal. Just doing full combos. Fucking aim. Just gotta hope it homes in. Okay. He's gonna do the upper. Which I did not avoid this time. Okay. Not that I can get his weak point during it anyway. Okay. Honestly, I think I might like Nuclear Dracula more than this. I don't like having no iframes. I think we at least had that before. Maybe we didn't, but it was a little more forgiving, Nuclear Dracula. This, we got limited movement, very few opportunities to actually do damage. It's all just the same trial and error bullshit all over again. They truly never learn. Okay. Load. I don't accept this. Like, I had no way. Like, I was pushing my stick towards him. That should be enough for me to lock on. But no. Not for this game. Of course not. Why would a Castlevania game ever be good? Alright, I want to at least try and avoid the upper. I have no idea how to actually do it. Fuck! God, this game sucks so much, man. It's unreal. Okay, maybe we can save some crystals if we just melee the first one. And the second one, honestly. It's only the third one that really needs it. But even then, it's not consistent. There we go. Got his ass. No. I keep thinking I can avoid a projectile. Why would I be able to do that? That's ridiculous. Like, movement playing a part in this game? No. Only attacking. Yeah, gotta jump for that one. And we got the damage. Wow. Not even down to half yet. Where'd the cross go? Where'd it go? Stop hitting me while I'm down. That's the worst thing. You don't even get iframes. Like, maybe there are some frames, but you can still get attacked while you're completely immobilized. It's no good. Don't do that. Oh, the beam. Oh, wait, did I avoid it? How did I do that? I don't know what I did. Ah, fuck. I'm just getting struck by lightning again. It's fucking Galamoth again. I hate it. It's worse than Galamoth. Galamoth, I mean, we cheesed Galamoth in the end, but he wasn't this bad. He was bad, but not this bad. Yeah, get his ass. Okay, okay. We've got that pretty much down. Okay, hit this. Hit that. Boomerang that. Oh, maybe not. Maybe just hit that. Nice. Okay. Oh, where's the cross going? What the cross doing? Don't like that. Right, that's the last chicken. Make it count. Make it count. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Well, the lock on! Well, I was pointing the fucking stick. I do the same thing during that attack every time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, fuck. Still don't know how to avoid that either. No idea what I did that one time. And I haven't gotten any, like, double hits in a while either. No idea how I did that. Cross doesn't work half the time. It's a bad run. It's a bad run. Bad seed, bad RNG. Fuck. Fuck. Sometimes he hits you. Sometimes he hits you. Okay. Oh. Don't know how I avoided that. I didn't avoid that, even though I did the same thing I always do that sometimes works. Ah! I hate this being fucking 2D. I'm stuck on a line. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, there we go. At least they're not as bad as with, like, throwing multiple bosses at you without a save. This is just 2. And I'm pretty sure this is it. Like, this is the final boss. Like, last game had 3 in a row. And none of them were easy. Fuck! There we go. We got that double hit. I think you have to get that, like, perfectly. But it does a shitload of his health if you manage it. It never hits that last one. Fuck. It's like I lead the attack over to the right and then there's nowhere to run. That's what keeps happening. There we go. Beauty, beauty. Where hit it? Oh. Yeah! I learned it. Fuck. Okay, can't just run from left to right. Now we know. I think I have to jump to avoid that attack. Not 100% on it. I can at least get the double hit reliably. There's something. Man, I was hoping this would be cool since he looked good, but he's not good. He's not. He's bad. So you have to jump it, but then you can't aim. Okay, yeah, those other attacks just don't land, so. A turn! Fucker! You absolute shit. You gobshite, Cornell. Oh no! Oh, yeah, the boomerangs did it, thank Christ. One time they didn't fail. Uh-oh, yeah. I landed it! What do you mean? I landed it! You saw, I landed that. The run hasn't been too bad otherwise, though, so we'll keep going with it. Oh no, here comes the nuke. Never mind. Well, I'll eat this chicken and hope I don't die. He did yeet me. He does like to yeet. I can't aim. Yeah, no, he just nuked me. Okay. Don't know what I'm supposed to do about that attack, man. It's a waste of a chicken, too. Fuck. Yeah, you know what? Let's start over. Not feeling it. I got no idea if there's something I'm supposed to be able to do with the nuke, because we avoided taking damage on it once, but I have no idea what we did. So I don't know if there's any actual criteria or what. This is worse than the usual Castlevania trial and error, because it's just error, and you can't really learn anything from any of his moves. Just bad. Konami can't make a good game, except when Iga's working on it. Okay. At least he sticks to his patterns. I can at least give him that. Fuck, I hit the wrong button. There we go, got the turn. Somehow. What do you mean that didn't hit? It did. I saw it. I saw the effect. And heard it. I should eat a chicken. I kind of wish there was a chicken button. I hate going into the menu so much. Oh, no. I got caught by that. Cool. So, yeah. Hell worms. Yeah. Couldn't land a hit on them. Need another chicken. Made one mistake. Need to go back into the menu again. Okay, now he's going to do the suck. I want to be over here. That gives me the most amount of time to turn around and hit him in the stupid fucking second face. Nuke! I don't get it. Maybe I can hit him while he's charging it to get it to stop. I just need to react properly, if that's a thing I can do. I don't know. I got no hope. No chances. No prospects. And I need to eat chicken again. And that's the last one. It's not going well. Not going too hot. Okay. Okay, we can do that one. We avoid this. We land the hit. That's good damage. We land those. We land that. We also land this. Yeah, okay. He does the ice move. Don't jump too late. That was too late. Yeah, fuck. Don't get the damage there. Yeah, the black hole of terrible evil. The horrible nightmare worms. Oh, okay. Better damage, better damage. Wind attack. Okay. Yep. Nuke. Okay, you can cancel the nuke and it gives you a big damage option. Is he dead? Was that it? Oh, shit. We might have done it. Might have done it, lads. Dracula Ultimate. Ah, that was his name, by the way. That was Dracula Ultimate. Ah. I became such a bullshit boss and you still defeated me. No. Alright, into hell you go. Fuck off until the next game. Man, this is a slow death animation. Oh yeah, Ada, I forgot. I almost consigned you to hell as well. Ada! Oh shit! Actor screaming freedom like the ending of Shawshank. Oh god. Oh, he's reaching out. I still haven't seen Shawshank Redemption, actually. It's one that's on my list of things I need to watch. Never gotten around to it, though. Come on, Ada! Ada! Ugh! It's got purple lightning. Please. And hey, we're not free yet. We're still going to play Henry. At least a bit of Henry. Break through! Do it! Oh god, if he turns into a werewolf to break through the field, that'd be sick. So much gaming content, I understand. Oh! What? His werewolf form came out of him. He has a stand now. Oh shit. Oh! Is it staying in there? Is he gonna lose his werewolf form? Ada! Cornell! I'm losing my wolf power. I need more wolf power. This is Wolf Virgil getting dragged into hell by Mundus. No, no. Bwahaha! Now Dracula has the whip. Look at his face. I must thank you, man-wolf. I have achieved my true purpose. Ah, fuck. This doesn't even come up in, like, in Reinhardt and Carrie's stuff in 64. Like, he doesn't benefit from this in any way. In any future content. Okay, he stole my man-wolf stand. Now Cornell's just a guy. It crashed again. It crashed again. I can't believe it crashed again. Oh no. Oh no. Fellas, we've got to do it again. Fellas, we've got to fight him again. Fuck. I should have seen that coming. I had the thought, like, maybe I should do another save. And a coolant from bloating, thank you. And a stretch from bloating, thank you again. Okay, let's all stretch together while we wait for the N64 to boot. Okay, let's stretch. Let's stretch. Let's stretch. Yeah, I can just save during cutscenes. Yeah. So I would just do that. But what I'll probably end up doing is much like with the Dracula fight when we skipped that cutscene. I put a save there just in case, and then I skip the cutscene, and then that puts me into the next thing, and then I save there instead. All right, here we go again. Back into hell. Fuck, I've forgotten all my tech. Start over. Yeah, we didn't get the double hit. That's a shame. But we can deal with him. We figured him out. He's solved. No problem, no problem. He does the uppercut, which we handily avoid and counterattack. Then he does the ice attacks, which we handily destroy because they're absolutely no threat to us at all. Then he does the ice attack, which I need to avoid correctly this time, which I do, and I missed the attack, but I could have gotten it. Then the worms from hell, the awful worms that come directly from hell, do a bit of damage. Then the wind, then the nuke. So we can cancel the nuke and, like, not take that massive colossal damage. Yeah, great, fantastic, yeah. Easy, easy. Easiest fight of my life. So I saved. Oh, thank you for the clip, Headless. Alright, skip that. Skip it. Oh no, it's not letting me skip. Oh shit. Oh, we might be fucked. Oh, we might not get to play as Henry then. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't skip this cutscene. Oh shit. I'm mashing start, and start worked before, I think. I'm mashing all the buttons that could skip the cutscene. So we've got to hope it won't happen again, but I suspect that it will, because I mean, I think we've seen cases where it's crashed at the same point multiple times. This might just be it. We might not get playable Henry, actually. That's a shame. I've kind of been hyping him up all game. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I can't skip. Can't skip at all. I'll keep saving. I'll do regular saves. So if I load again, then I've got a better, you know, I don't have to wait as long. So you're going to keep seeing repeated pauses. Those are me saving. Yeah, I know more or less when it happens. It's after we lose the man-wolf form. What a shame. Oh man, I wanna play as Henry. I wanna play as the guy with the gun. Yeah, there goes the man-wolf power. No longer a sexy man-wolf, just a sexy man. Which I guess is all I could really ask for. I guess that's fine. Losing my wolf power. Losing my mind. Yeah, gets grabbed. Yeah, and he does this dialogue. It's like not long after this. He says this. I've achieved my true purpose. His face looks so dumb. Mm-hmm. Should happen in any second. Unless? Oh, here it comes. Yep, there it is. Oh, man. That really sucks. Huh. Right, I don't think there's anything I can do about this. That's a shame. Alright. No playable Henry. That's it. That's the end of, Legacy of Darkness. Cornell and Ada are stuck in the void, the static void forever. That's it. Henry Pro's not like this. I'm sorry. Oh, I really wanted to play as him. He looked cool. I'll go get a picture of him. Yeah, Patchies. Thank you for the question mark, Patchies. Because for those who weren't there last time, I guess Henry is a character. He was a kid when this happened, and his story takes place 8 years later, alongside the stories that happened in '64. But he's just a guy in armor with a gun. God, he looks cool. Hold on, I'll grab a couple of pictures of him so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. But he was just a shit kid before. We had to escort him. It was lame. But he's the second playable character in this. At least finding footage is easy. Yeah, you can go on YouTube and you can find footage of Henry. Let me pull up a couple of images of him. Less for you to suffer through. I mean, I wasn't planning on doing a full Henry playthrough. I was just going to be like, hey, look, it's Henry, and play like a level or two with him, since it's only been 2 hours, actually. But, no, that's in the wrong place. Get rid of that. There it is. So, there he is. That's our boy Henry. 8 years later, during the events of Castlevania 64. He's a cool knight guy with a ponytail and a gun. And let me pull up this picture of him in game. That's what he looks like in game. He's always wearing the helmet, which is something I appreciate. You may have heard me before talk about my character design philosophy. If they're wearing a helmet or a mask, they look cooler, no matter what. Like, if you take the mask off or the helmet off, they will look less cool. Now, I've got to say, Henry without the helmet does look pretty cool. He's pretty cool looking. But Reinhardt's actually redesigned in this. So, if you want to picture what Reinhardt looks like in this game, picture this Henry, but with Reinhardt's head. And that's what Reinhardt looks like in this game. So, I guess they have to be more distinguished. But yeah, I think he looks cool. It's too bad we don't get to play as him. His weapon, as you can see, is literally just a gun. He has a gun and he shoots with it. I really wish we could have played it. That would have been really funny. Maybe I'll have a look around and see if I can figure something out with like a different super legit N64. And if I can find a way to do a little bit of Henry gameplay at some point, I might do that as a little extra feature during some stream. Since you got ripped off some gun-toting action, maybe clean yourself some Risk of Rain after the stream's in order. Maybe. I haven't played it in ages. I do want to get back to it, because the reason I got back into Risk of Rain 2 a while ago was that, well, I mean, I was bored, but also I saw stuff about the expansion. I ended up really enjoying that game. I do need to go back to it at some point. I don't know, though. I might take the extra time I've got available now and go do some editing. Get maybe a little closer to getting that done. And then then maybe I'll finally work on these on those emotes. 'Cause I've been putting that off for way too long, and those really should get done. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. I will try. I'll do my reps. I'll get my reps in. Let's go raid someone then. Who's on? Who's on? Um, oh, Spike's on. We haven't had the opportunity to raid Spike in a while. Let's raid Spike. Very cool dude. Let's set that. Okay. Right. Yes. Okay. So yeah, despite it ending kind of poorly, I apologize for that. Um, thank you all for coming along. It's been relatively fun. This one was relatively painless because we'd gotten past the worst part of the game. But what this means is I've actually beaten all the games I'm playing this week. So next week we'll probably go back to Darksiders 2 finally, and we'll start the next Igavania. Finally, we're gonna play. Is it Circle of the Moon? Let me look at the list. It's on the Advanced Collection either way. Let me see. Um, where is it? I've got too many notepads. Yeah, Circle of the Moon is next. So we'll start that next week, and I have no idea how long that'll take. But yeah, thank you for coming and hanging out, even though it was a shorter one. I'll see you when I see you. I'll get the schedule out soonish, and I'll see you when I see you. Yeah. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, nighttime, noon, middle of the day, kind of little bit before noon, whatever time it is. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.